Welcome to brand new episode today. I'm thrilled to introduce our guest Gaurav Ghosh, the founder of BONGMAN. So, सर, हम आपसे जानना चाहते हैं आपके ये जर्नी के बारे में और BONGMAD क्या है?
बॉन्गमेड के बारे में
Yes, sir.
माय नेम इज गौरव घोष I've been I've 2015 onwards, me and our partners Maharaj and Onindo, we came together and we established this organization called Anonymous Digital. Later on, Shunanda Banerjee, who is a owner of a very reputed restaurant, Latherium, joined us. He himself is a 25 years old um, professional um, in uh, software field. So together we started this organization. Then we thought that what if we can have our own brand, because in Bengali in Bengal we haven't really done that well with our product, with our culture, and how to promote it. So we thought that it will be nice if we can have our own brand. And since all of our products were from Bangla, so we gave the name Bongmade.
So mainly actually आप जितनी आपके मैन्युफैक्चरिंग बांग्लादेश से कर रहे हैं?
मैन्युफैक्चरिंग अभी तो बहुत सारे थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है. हम अभी तीन जगह से मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कर रहे हैं, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट जगह से. लेकिन यहाँ बांग्लादेश से भी नहीं कर रहे हैं बिकॉज the process of the getting goods cleared is too much for us, and it just halts the speed. We are doing it from Kolkata, a lot of places actually. There are a lot of vendors we have, and yeah.
सर आपके जर्नी अभी तक के मतलब अभी आपके इस कंपनी के टिल नाउ मतलब अभी आपके मतलब BONGMAD के जर्नी.
Moment, I think we have started off. We started off really small with almost 7 designs. We started basically in an event called Rajagatara way back in 2019. But we got in. Our first collection was a Bhuter collection, Banglar Bhut, which deals with different types of Bengali boots, and it's a little quirky, a little fun. And so it really, the response was overwhelming. Then we introduced this series called Banglar Villain, where all the Satyajit Ray great villains have been stylized in a modern illustration style. And again, we got a good response. So the people responded to our products really well. So we kept on working. First, we used to sell from Facebook. Now we have our own e-commerce website, and we are launching um, our own app very soon. We are currently working on it. So yeah, I mean, it's been quite exciting. I mean, from selling 65 70 t-shirts to now nearly selling 300 t-shirts a day. I think it's been a quite
Okay,
interesting journey.
300 t-shirt a day is a very great. Yeah, 300
Yeah.
is not a actually starting from a zero and scaling up to 300 from a day is a very big order. And more on our things actually
Yeah.
मैं एक्चुअली आपके कुछ ब्रांड के कुछ मैंने कुछ टी शर्ट देखे थे जिसमें मतलब जो डिजाइन जो थे वो टोटली मतलब मैंने देखे टोटली एक अलग टाइप के होते थे. मतलब वो मैंने कभी कहीं पे देखे भी नहीं. मतलब उसके बारे में कैसे मतलब ये डिजाइन जो बना रहे मतलब ये मतलब टोटली मैं मतलब हाँ ऐसा देखने से लगा कि हाँ ये बंगाली कल्चर मतलब जैसे बंगाल में जैसे होते हैं उस टाइप के जो रहते थे. तो टोटली ये आइडिया कैसे कि हाँ ये इस टाइप के डिजाइन को लेके.
First of all, I think it's not like one person come up with ideas. we have a team. Started off with me and Maharaj. Maharaj is one of the creative heads uh, in um, in Anonymous, and actually initially this was his idea. The whole entire BONGMADE and how the designs are going to look, the design ethos and all that stuff. So the idea is that we believe in doing fusion designs. We don't want to do the same thing
Mm,
and try to sell the emotion of Bengali and all that. We don't do that. We try to create something new out of it so that our next generation identifies with it and find it cool. The idea is to make Bengali things, Bengali ideas, Bengali culture look cool. I think
mm,
that is the entire simple ethos that we have. Now we have a proper dedicated team.
mm.
We are now working on almost every day, and they are working on some designs. The designs that you see are basically shortlisted from hundreds of designs actually. So yeah, that's how the process happens.
ऐसा अभी के जो फैशन इंडस्ट्री मार्केट है मतलब टोटली फैशन इंडस्ट्री मार्केट वो किस मतलब साइज के है मतलब टोटली मतलब सम वे जो फैशन इंडस्ट्री के जो मार्केट साइज है।
Yeah, India is the next big thing. India is India is the next big thing actually, especially in the retail sector is concerned. But I think of course, it's a big thing and t-shirts and all that. But honestly speaking, I'm not a big fan of deciding the business based on that because I think it's so big. The entire thing is so big, and that you can actually, even if you have like 5%, is going to be a gigantic number. So honestly speaking, I'm not a big believer of all this stuff like
हम्म,
market kitna bada hai.
यस यस
I'm a big believer that if your products are good, it finds its own voice, it finds its own market. So I don't want to restrict myself into looking that, but yes, the India is the next. In
फैशन
terms of, I think the numbers are concerned, it's a humongous number. Yeah,
As
it's a
actually,
humongous market.
the
Yes.
standard of the Indian people is citizens also getting changes by day by day. People are using trying the new product, new brand. They are
Yeah.
using a new styles, new designs, and all things. But right now, they are just engaged in all things. Yes. बट या डेफिनेटली द वन जैसे आपने बताया कि जैसे
Okay.
अगर प्रोडक्ट अच्छे हैं तो ऑब्वियसली वो एक मार्केट ऑटोमेटिक वो ले ही लेते हैं अपने ब्रांड के लिए या वो पर्सन के
Yeah.
माइंड में कि हाँ ये एक इसे यूज करते हैं वही है। तो और इसके रिगार्डिंग सर आपके अभी के जो
Yeah.
जर्नी है वो अभी मतलब किस हिसाब से आप ये अभी बिजनेस के मतलब कुछ अभी नए आप कैसे अलग वे में कर रहे हैं बिजनेस मतलब अभी जो है करेंटली अभी इसको लेके मतलब आपके जब
So what we're trying to right now, we are working on the back end, especially normally January, and especially in India, especially in West Bengal. December, January is normally the little bit of the sale goes down
हम्म
for two reasons. One is the because of the puja
हम्म
before that, and because of the winter. It's a normal
या
habit. But this year, because maybe the cold wasn't in Bengal, at least in Kolkata, the winter hasn't really kicked on that much.
या
So the
अभी
good thing for us that the sale never really got down. Actually, it's making some fantastic numbers. But at the same time, we are already working on the infrastructure and how can we make more automation so that we can reduce the amount of time that we are amount of time that we can reach to our customers. The second thing we are trying to do is that we are working really hard on our deliver on our customer service system,
yes
and so that maybe integrating with AI and all that stuff. So we are a small company. We are learning through that kind of. It's a very interesting journey, and
yes
all those stuff are happening. But the focus is on the design and how can we work on different fabrics. We are already talking to more than five new vendors, and also the fact that Bongmade is looking to, I think, if everything goes right, March, April, Bongmade will be internationally available, especially in US markets. Yes.
Okay, okay. Means online only online store in the US market. Means Bongmate will be available in US in
Yeah,
online.
yeah, yeah. Right now we are not looking for any physical store. Right now, our plan is to go online, make the brand
Hmm.
and create a voice of the brand clear to the people, especially to the Bengali outside India, which I think has a humongous potential market, which never really been reached by.
Hmm. Hmm.
And we are
Oh yeah,
working on different partnerships with which I can reveal you right now. But we are
yeah.
really working on very exciting partners, and a lot of our partners are big brands, big national brands, and we are going for partnership with them, and let's see how can we put the brand. The focus is for next 6 months is to put the
Hmm.
brand across the globe and try to be try to understand so that every Bengali and every person who's connected to somewhere to Bengal or Kolkata understands what Bongmid is.
मीन्स आपके ये विजन देख के मुझे एक एक अपना एक आइडिया ये हो रहा है कि कमिंग फ्यूचर्स में बॉन्गमेट के और भी ब्राइट टाइप्स के जो प्रोडक्ट्स मतलब होने वाले हैं अभी तो मतलब नॉर्मली टी शर्ट्स हुडीज जो अभी शायद अभी आए नहीं लेकिन फ्यूचर में लग रहे हैं जैसे बॉन्गमेट के टी शर्ट्स जो है हुडीज और भी टाइप के जैकेट्स आने वाले लग रहे हैं मार्केट में
Bongmid is a way of looking at. The way I look at the brand is that Bongmid is not just t-shirts. Bongmid is not just apparel. I look at Bongmid as a statement. Like it's something that we are working on. We are uh, and yes, I mean, why not? If we can find ways to do it, and if we can find a new way of telling people how to, if we can stylize it differently using Bengali elements, why not? But again, we have to be very careful of what we are, and we don't want to be, appear like any other brand who does everything. We are a very focused brand. Right now, we are very focused on what we are doing. We are not looking for, everything में सब कुछ में होता है ना कि सब कुछ में आप एक बार ट्राई करते हैं हम नहीं कर रहे हैं बहुत फोकस्ड है about what we are doing,
या
and because the
आपके मतलब
quality
एक्चुअली मतलब
is the most important thing.
आपके जो विजन लग रहे हैं मतलब फ्यूचर कमिंग फ्यूचर्स में ऐसा हो सकता है कभी मतलब आपके विजन से लग रहा है जैसे
So
कमिंग
hopefully, yes, yes, why not? Definitely there are a lot.
तो एक्चुअली एक और चीज़ ये मुझे ये जानना ये था कि जैसे फैशन इंडस्ट्री जो है ये मतलब तुरंत चेंज होने वाले जिस टाइप के है कि मतलब आज एक कस्टमर के डिजायर कुछ और है इंटरेस्ट चॉइस में वो तुरंत कल के दिन में वो चेंज हो जाएगा कुछ और चीज़ पे तो ये सब चीज़ कैसे मतलब कर रहे हैं प्रोडक्ट को लेके कि हम क्या प्रोडक्ट को कितनी क्वांटिटी ये करें ताकि वो हमारे ये ना हो जाए ओल्ड स्टॉक हो जाए या वो फैशन से आउट हो जाए
One of the things that I think it's a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is that it keeps on changing. So your competitors will also have to work.
हम्म
So if you work harder, you will have an edge. The bad thing is that you have to keep on innovating. There is nothing called we have done this. This is our hero product because it keeps on changing. And the idea is that t-shirts is what mainly why people wear t-shirts or any design. The idea is a statement, right? You're a person. Say you are a person, you want to communicate. You're a lazy person, or you want to communicate laziness. So you wear a t-shirt which says something to do with laziness, right? And it's fun. So your friends tell you that appreciate your sense of humor. So you kind of wear your own sense of humor or sense of communication. So it's also keeps on changing, right? Right now, people are talking about animal.
हम्म
So if you make something to do with animal, people will be interested. So we have a proper dedicated team who looks at the social things very quickly, and keep on suggesting us what we can do. And we have a creative team which is also working separately to
Mhm.
find out, things we can do from the rich history of Bengal. So magic happens when two comes together.
Yes, yes.
So that is how you do it. It's end of the day. It's end of the day. It's guesswork. Nobody exactly knows
Yeah.
what works. At least I don't.
So right now, means right now only the products are means mostly sales in the West Bengal or out of the West Bengal right now.
Yeah, it's 80% to 90% West Bengal, but it's very interesting. Last 6 months, our sales, especially in Delhi and Gurgaon and that North India has increased significantly. And the sector that we are also concentrating is Bangladesh.
Okay.
Um, Bangladesh is a very price sensitive country.
Mhm.
So we have to work on another model. I'm not too sure that our current model, internet with all the international delivery and all that stuff, will work. But we are working on it. But yes, there's a lot of uh, we have the amount of people from outside India uh, messaged us and asked for our t-shirts is very encouraging. So that's a very interesting fact that we are currently working on. So that's why the international delivery we are starting on.
ओके। एंड आपके ब्रांड के जो अभी करंटली जो सिचुएशन मतलब अभी जो चल रहे हैं मतलब अभी करेंटली आप क्या चैलेंज फेस कर रहे हैं रिगार्डिंग स्केलिंग में अभी जो अभी स्केल करने के रिगार्डिंग।
A lot of challenges actually. I mean, the biggest challenge is the fund. We are a bootstrap company. We put our own money and took some from our friends and we worked on it. But this is a very resource extensive business. You have to do a lot of branding, you have to do a lot of activities which are not necessarily directly affects your sales. That affects your brand. So it's a challenge, to how to manage the balance, how to manage the how to manage the fund for that. This is the first challenge. Second challenge is that especially India is not a very, right now at least, is not a very, yeah, the atmosphere is changing, but a very entrepreneurship friendly place. So there's a lot of resistance we face from the government structures.
ओके।
For example, we had a very good working relationship with Bangladesh vendors, but because of the sheer diplomatic difficulty that you have to go through to end the in the it's very difficult. So especially for a small company like us, for a big company it may be easier. For a small company like us, and we want to stay very agile with less inventory and more options. So it's that is a big challenge. And end of the day, and we are also another challenge is technology. How can we integrate interesting technological parts to really express the brand differently? How can we make the website
कस्टमर फ्रेंडली।
more more effective, or more customer that is there, but how can we make it more beautiful but not making it very exhaustive as well? So we are doing research. We have a very good
या
tech team behind us,
ऑनगोइंग प्रोसेस दिस
and
ऑनगोइंग
they're
प्रोसेस।
working day in day out. Yeah. It's a struggle. I mean, anybody tell you that any establishing a brand, especially in places like Bengal, is very tough. But we are at it. Let's see where we can go.
या नो एक्चुअली जो भी एक्चुअली जब मैंने स्टार्ट किए थे अपने मैंने अपनी इस लोकेशन से तब मुझे भी काफ़ी पहले काफ़ी तो मुझे वेंडर खोजने में मैन्युफैक्चर खोजने में काफ़ी प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी स्टार्टिंग में। तो काफ़ी ये करके मैंने ट्राई करके खोजते खोजते अभी काफ़ी लोग से कॉन्टैक्ट ये हो चुका है कि हाँ, मेरा मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हो जाता है मेरे, तो मुझे उसको लेके कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। तो या स्टार्टिंग में सबको लेके थोड़ा-सा प्रॉब्लम है, रजिस्ट्रेशन लेके, जीएसटी या ट्रेडमार्क, तो ये सब लेके काफ़ी प्रॉब्लम हो स मुझे भी काफ़ी।
I'm not talking about that problems also. I'm
हुँ,
not talking about
या
that.
या
The general atmosphere
मैं
is not very friendly.
या जैसे मैं अपने मुझे काफ़ी स्टार्टिंग में वो चैलेंज फेस
Yeah.
करने पड़े, क्योंकि मैं ऐसा मुझे ऐसे यहाँ पे काफ़ी प्रॉब्लम हो रहे थे वो सब लेके, एड्रेस इशू लेके। तो वो एक इनिशियल स्टेज का एक हमेशा प्रॉब्लम रहता है। लेकिन हाँ, या अभी अभी मुझे स्केलिंग करने में, जैसे मुझे अभी ये प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, जैसे मुझे डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन चैनल बनाने में काफ़ी प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है अभी। तो वो एक सबके सबके एक्चुअली बिज़नेस के अपने एक चैलेंज रहते हैं, स्ट्रेटजी अलग लगाते हो। तो वो एक या
Yeah. And it's fun. That's how it is. I
हुँ।
mean, if it's easy, then everybody will start doing it. I look at it like that.
या
Yeah.
ऑफ कोर्स। और आपके जी, ये बॉन्गमेट के बारे में और मतलब कुछ जो हमारे यूज़र्स को मतलब बताएँ, जिसके बारे में वो जानना चाहे, जैसे क्या एक्चुअली और डिटेल में आपके फ्यूचर प्लान्स, मतलब फ्यूचर विज़न क्या आप मतलब ये सोच रहे हैं कि इसको लेके?
Future vision is, as I said, I mean, Bongmade is deals with Bengali culture and presenting Bengali culture in the coolest way possible. And our strength is our design, the way we, and the quality of the t-shirts that we are coming in, and also the price point. Um, so the things that they can expect is that first is international delivery is coming very, very soon. I think in 2 months' time, if everything, all the things that we need approval, if we get it, it's going to be. So the next cycle before the next financial year will start with us selling international deliveries. That's the first thing. Second is that we are coming up with our own app,
ओके,
and that is something we are working on for last 6 months. Third is that we are working on extensively on lot of designs and lot of collaboration with other brands. Recently we did a tremendous um, association with SVF, and it was for a film, and it was a fantastic exercise, and we learned so much from that. So yeah, I mean there are a lot of things are coming in actually. Exciting times to be in Bong Media.
या तो एक्चुअली मुझे एक चीज़, जैसे आप अपनी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू में यही जानना चाहता है, जैसे कोई एक बूटस्ट्रैप करके ये स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं और कोई एक इन्वेस्टर से पैसे उठा के ये कर रहे हैं, तो मतलब कब एक्चुअली आपके पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से कब वो सिचुएशन ठीक है कि मतलब अब ये सही समय है मुझे इन्वेस्टर के पास जाके फंड उठानी चाहिए? आपके पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से मतलब क्या लग कब के लिए एक्चुअली होगी?
The way I look at it is that when you do bootstrap, you understand the value of money. Sometimes what happens is that when somebody tell you to, 10 lakh rupees or business shuru kar do, you don't understand the value of money. You straight away go for marketing, you straight away go for branding, you straight away go for higher goals, which are important, but maybe important later. So you don't understand what the timeline, what to do first. So when you have less money, it's always good. You understand the business first. You understand your customer first. What is the need? Why they will buy you? What are the questions? Like what are the differential factors? There are 17,000 Bengali t-shirts right now available in in Bengal, and they are most of them are doing really well. So why somebody will buy Bongmade, right? So those things are very important. Those things only, the bootstrap model only teaches you, because then you have to think more because you do not have money. But end of the day, you need to understand, the moment you understand that your brand is being kind of accepted by the people, and it is time that you have kind of figured out the the supply chain process. The moment you understand that मुझे एक टी शर्ट बनाने में कितना पैसा खर्चा होगा और उसको पहुंचाने में कितना पैसा खर्चा होगा और ये मेरा प्रॉफिट मार्जिन है, this and what happen when the return comes, how will I tackle the failed COD part. What will I do with that? How will I encounter this and that and that? The moment you understand that and you have a clear vision about your brand, because most of the time the investment that you need is to create the brand, not to just the product.
Yes, yes.
आपको अपना कंपनी का जैसे कहते हैं कि कारखाना बनाने के लिए इन्वेस्टर पैसा नहीं देगा सिर्फ. The moment he sees that with his money you are spending to do the marketing, to create the brand awareness, he will know that this guy also understand business. वो अपना पैसा क्यों देगा आपको आपका ऑटोमेट माने आपको बड़ा सेटअप बनाने के लिए. It's a process. It's an evolutionary process. The moment you understand that, then you also understand how much money I need. Sometimes we always ask for a lot of money, which would maybe right now we don't need. That is what I always say, that is the most important. No money is enough. I mean, it's all about, for me, it's all about what you need. It is completely driven by what I need. And maybe what I need an investor to do this. The need comes first, not the investor. 20 करोड़ रुपए पहले नहीं चाहिए. क्या करना है उससे वो पहले चाहिए.
Of course, actually, yeah.
वो जो करना है वो 100 करोड़ होगा तो 100 को चाहिए.
एकदम. Yeah, actually, investor also see this point of view. If he invests the money, or if you see then what actually the brand is going to do about the money. Yeah. Actually, yeah. First of all, we have to understand
because investor is not least interested. Because investor is least interested in your business plan.
Yeah.
What are you doing? How will you do this? He is interested. How can he? If he invests 10 rupees, can you give him 15 rupees? How are you going to give him 15 rupees? What kind of help you need from him to get it 15 to 15, so that he can make money? If you're going for any venture capitalist, that is the first thing they ask for. That is the first thing they're interested of. Nobody's interested in what is the new design BONGMADE is doing, or what are the promotional plans we have. Nobody's interested. Interested is at the end of the day, this quarter में मेरे को ये पैसा मिलना है, आपको ये पैसा मैं दे दूंगा, and this is the growth story of the brand. They are interested in that.
सबको अपने पैसे.
Because end of the day, no money is enough.
सबको अपने पैसे में प्यार है. कोई पैसा लगा.
Yeah, because I'm an investor. The first thing I'm asked for is that why you need my money? Why you need my money? You can just do it by yourself, or you have a home, right? Mortgage it, take the money. Why you need my money?
Yeah. पर कभी मैं ऐसे.
If you believe in your brand, my question is always been that.
Yeah.
If you believe so much that your product will be sold so well, you should be the person who should spend more money.
Yeah, actually, but in news, sometimes we see that some on idea basis, some companies getting a funding on idea basis. Yeah. So what investors see on that, I didn't understand.
But I don't think so. This thing is, because this culture is going from India. I mean, of course, everybody want to get into the first part, but right now, look, idea is a very vague thing. I can come up with 17,000 ideas. The idea, I'm always a big believer. Let's take an example of iPhone. It's one of the greatest product ever made, right? It changed our life. It changed your life. It changed the people who are watching this podcast right now, their life. But imagine if Steve Jobs tried to scroll the mobile and it didn't happen. He would have appeared fool in front of this 1,000 people and the world. So idea without execution is nothing. So first thing that an entrepreneur should ask themselves, they may not have the answers. It's very important to ask the right question rather than getting the right answers.
First of all, खुद से question पूछो.
Then why you need this money? Yeah, when you know that your brand is working, you completely understand how the product is going to happen. You have completely a understanding of your vendors and what happens when this vendor goes. Then you need branding. Then you need exposure. So you will spend the money that you get from the investor on that. Or maybe you need to solve something which requires a lot of money. Say I want to set up um, seven outlets in USA.
Mm.
I'll need money for that. I will not be able to do it.
Yeah.
But the $1,000,000 question is what will happen? Whether your brand needs that. I think that's a very important. Being realistic is I think keep it simple. That's the focus that is we are learning. Whether we need money.
पैसा क्यों चाहिए? पैसे लेके क्या करना है एक्चुअली?
Yeah. पैसा कितना चाहिए सबको पता है, क्यों चाहिए इज द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन.
तो बहुत सारे फाउंडर को ये चीज एक्चुअली मतलब क्लियर नहीं रहते कि हम क्या करेंगे वो पैसे लेके, कहाँ पर लगाना है. तो ये
No, because because they haven't figured out what is their product. If you know your product, if you know your target audience, and if you think your timing is perfect, then you will be able to tell the amount of money you need. It's not like कितना में मिलता है, ऐसा तो होता नहीं है. It is also about nowadays वो भी दिन चले गए कि people are just spending money on, especially in startups where people are kept on investing money and it's making negative for last 10 years now. And I don't want to mention their name, but nowadays investors are becoming very intelligent, and they'll see that what is your record. आपको बेचना भी आता है.
yes
Product, because product again, these are just making a product will also not work. You need distribution sector. You need to understand whether your product is needed or not. So a lot of things goes in actually.
तो एक जैसे सिंपल सा एक जैसे कस्टमर के जो मतलब अभी जो नीड जो है डे बाय डे एक्चुअली जो चेंजेस हो जा रहे हैं तुरंत, तो इसको कैसे मतलब ये आप अपने हिसाब से टैकल कर रहे हैं अभी फिलहाल?
First of all, I don't think BONGMADE, if you wear a BONGMADE t-shirt, your life will change. I don't think so. I really don't think so. What it will do is it will make you feel nice.
Yeah.
No, it will make you feel nice. It will make your friends. You will appear a person with a sense of humor. You will appear a person with a taste, and you look smart. But it will not change your. It will not increase your salary. It will not increase your. So for me, the product brings people happiness, and sometimes even they don't know what makes them happy. That's the magic of when you're in content. So my idea is keep on trying. Make it very easy for your product to, your ability to reach to your audience should be very easy, very simple, should be least possible steps, and let them enjoy the product. If your product is good, if your product is fun, they will have it. And keep on changing with time. Because, right now, I cannot really point out what is the people's problem, because everything is changing every day. Right now, I don't know. Animal may be a gone trend. Something else is right now is happening. Everybody is talking about something else now. I don't know. So it's all about, for me, whenever we do a product launch, we try to focus on, say, for example, in the Diwali, we wanted to launch something, but we learned that the entire discussion is all about the World Cup, the Cricket World Cup. So whatever we tried to launch, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
So we hold it up. Right now, for example, and also that when Shah Rukh Khan's film released, everything was about Jawan. What is Jawan is doing? How much money? So we made this T-shirt called Shah Rukh Bhakto. It became the highest. It broke the individual day record, T-shirt record for one T-shirt for an individual day. The single day, the T-shirt sold more than 400 on a single day.
Oh,
The day Jawan released, and people's expectation was that we send them T-shirt very quickly so that they can wear it while watching Jawan.
yeah.
Because we planned it before, we knew that it can happen,
Mm-hmm.
and we planned it before. We were successful in doing that. We launched this thing called you can pick it up from our office. From we had like two very small distribution, like our friends, they can distribute. So we had few T-shirts there, and they readily came and just took the T-shirts. They didn't even ask for any problem. So and then they started sending pictures wearing our T-shirts, watching Jawan. So that's a nice feeling, right? So that is all you have to do. You have to just facilitate them, and the focus is your how can you facilitate them? How can you make your product appear easy,
बिल्कुल। या एक्चुअली हमेशा
less shenanigans?
या एक्चुअली हमेशा कुछ नए सोचते रहने चाहिए हमेशा कि क्या अलग कुछ करें हम प्रोडक्ट को लेके, कैसे उन्हें सामने लाए, कैसे प्रेजेंट करें अपने प्रोडक्ट को, हमेशा कुछ नए लेके। ये हमेशा हमेशा एक्चुअली हर ब्रांड के लिए
No, because again, also the fact that what we don't sometimes understand is that how can we solve their money. The idea is if they want to reach to your brand, how can you make the journey easier?
हम्म,
How can we make a t-shirt size chart is so well done so that they do not have any problem to understand which size they want to buy. Maybe an AI help is needed, right, to see them and to understand them what is the right size for them. I don't know. I just randomly came to me. It will solve a simple problem.
yeah,
So they can wear BONGMADE quickly.
yeah.
It's simple.
सो हम कुछ अभी एक रैप अप करने के लिए कुछ शॉर्ट एक और कुछ ये करेंगे अभी शॉर्ट एक कुछ मतलब आपके कुछ जैसे अपनी फ्यूचर प्लान अपनी आपने बताया कि आपके विजन्स क्या है अभी आप क्या कर रहे हैं मतलब अभी आप फ्यूचर में अपने एप्स लॉन्च करेंगे ये सब लेके
हाँ, बोल दिया।
कुछ कुछ शॉर्ट मतलब ये कि फाउंडर
Yeah.
सबके लिए जो भी अभी कुछ नए बिजनेस शुरू करना चाहते हैं उनके लिए कि वो क्या चीज से पहले ये कर ले ताकि कुछ लोग होते हैं कि पैसे तो इन्वेस्ट कर देते हैं लेकिन ये नहीं सोचते कि आप करें क्या तो उनके लिए एक शॉर्ट ये देगी कि ताकि शुरू करने से पहले कोई भी बिजनेस क्या करे ताकि हम उन लोग के लिए ये रहे
I think I would say that, first of all, I'm new to it. I don't think I'm still learning. I'm a student right now. But I think only thing I'll say is that if you believe in your product, um, try and understand what are the mechanism to make it available in the market. And really understand the customer, not like what you want to do. Don't make products for yourself, make products for people. So that is the thing. And also the fact that sometimes we as entrepreneurs come up with a solution which is looking for a question. That should not happen. We made the solution. अब कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है उसका कोई जरूरत नहीं कोई किसी ने नहीं पूछा and suddenly you came up with this thing and you think it's a cool product and you think it's a big problem. You haven't done any study whatsoever that whether it's a problem or not, anybody's even touchly interested or not. So yeah, I mean it's a trial and error process. It's a journey. It's not like nobody knows exactly it is. I think luck is a big factor. I still believe, you can do 17,000 studies, you can do everything, because but end of the day, it's about people just like your product. Like, when I look case studies of, say, Nika and all that, and also the fact that, just like what I mentioned, studying others, products like yours, similar to yours, what they have done, and try to spend less money in the launch. It's a very smart. I'm not. I never a very smart thing to
Mhm.
spend too much money on the
Yeah,
marketing when you know that you have a very short pocket.
या एक्चुअली पहले एक्चुअली लोग कुछ ये भी करते हैं जैसे स्टार्ट कर दिए पूरे पैसे ऐड में बंद कर दिए ये कर दिए लास्ट में बोलते हैं कि हम लॉस में चले गए या एक्चुअली ये भी है कि मैं ये मानता हूँ पहले प्रोडक्ट बनाओ।
I think
हम्म, तो पहले प्रोडक्ट बनाओ और उसे एकदम टोटली ऐसे प्रोडक्ट देखो कि प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में फिट है कि नहीं। प्रोडक्ट की क्वालिटी चेक करो पहले प्रोडक्ट पे फोकस करें। प्रोडक्ट अगर अच्छे है, उसके बाद वो तो लास्ट स्टेज है कि हम मार्केटिंग करेंगे या पीआर करेंगे।
प्रोडक्ट से भी पहले फोकस किस प्रोडक्ट की जरूरत है कि नहीं,
या
इस प्रोडक्ट की कोई जरूरत है कि नहीं, व्हाई यू डूइंग दिस प्रोडक्ट.
हम्म।
Be very rest assured. If I tell you that, BONGMADE will help you to um, crack cat, it's not going to happen.
या
It's not. So don't make false random promises.
या डेफिनेटली।
You should know your product. BONGMADE is a happy product. It's it's something that, for a Bengali it's a big thing. It's a big thing in the sense that I've seen a lot of Bengali people, especially age range from 50 to 60, they buy those t-shirts for their grandchildren so that they find it cool to wear it. So it can stand, with Marvel and all that stuff because the styling is quite similar. So it makes them feel proud about their product, their roots. And it's just that it solves that simple problem. Maybe it's something very significant for someone, but yeah, I mean, making a realistic thing is very important.
या एक्चुअली अच्छा वन मोर वन क्वेश्चन हैज बीन मैं एक्चुअली पूछना भूल गया आपसे कि ओनली आपके जो बॉन्ग मेड है एक्चुअली ओनली ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल है या ऑफलाइन भी मतलब किसी मतलब अवेलेबल है अभी फिलहाल।
Yeah, right now it's only bongmade.com. It's available in bongmade.com.
हम्म।
Visit in bongmade.com and hopefully you'll like our products.
और किसी मार्केट प्लेस पे जैसे अमेजोन फ्लिपकार्ट ये सब पे अभी फिलहाल।
No, 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 no. It's exclusively
ओनली ऑन
on bongmade.com.
ओके नो एनी ओनली अदर मार्केट प्लेस।
Yeah.
ओके ओके नो इशू।
No, 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 no.
ओके सर। Okay, sir. Actually, it was nice talking with you about, and I also learned something about from you about the fashion industry. And
Yeah, thank you. Thank you
thank you
for
for accepting our invitation for the joining this podcast. We'll do some other
thank
next
you.
podcast in coming day with you about your future and more about your plans and
Okay.
about guide. Thank you for joining us, sir. It's been Ravi Samay.
Thank you. Thank you.